Everyone, me again, Debbie in France, part 2 for the things I don't do or we don't do or buy anymore here in France. Me and my husband has been living in a simple and sustainable lifestyle ever since we moved here from UAE. And it's pretty amazing actually, and that's why I would really love to share it, because probably you could apply it in your lives. And I know that everyone we all live differently, and I would just like to share it. It's all up to you if you're going to apply it in your day-to-day living. I would just love to share. So number 4, I don't do or we don't anymore take taxis here in France. In UAE, like, it's so easy to just book the taxi by Uber, or just take the taxi wherever you are living in UAE, and it's so easy. And even in Philippines, it's so easy to take taxis. But here we don't do that anymore. I think one of the main reason is because France has this amazing transportation, public transportation, wherein me and my husband have this yearly card from the Rosso Mistral, as they call it. Or in Paris, if you're living in Paris, that's another name as well. But what I'm saying is that we have this amazing public transportation here, and wherein it's available round the clock. I think they stop working by 12 midnight, depends on where you live. But anyway, it's just if you're outside during the day, the buses are available. So you want to go anywhere, it's available. So and taxis exist here. It's just that we don't take taxis anymore, and it saves us a lot of money. And taxis here are very expensive. If you really want to take one, it's of course it's possible, but for us living here in southeast of France, we really have stopped taking taxis like how we used to in UAE. Then number 5, I think I would also wanted to share. So number 5 is what I would also wanted to share is these shopping bags, or these plastic bags that we used to accumulate a lot when we were in UAE. That every supermarket like Lulu supermarket and Carrefour supermarket and many supermarkets in UAE and in Philippines as well, when we go to supermarket, we have this when we pack all the things that we are buying, it's the supermarket itself, SM or Lulu, or that supermarket itself has this plastic bags wherein they put all those things that you bought, and then bring all these plastic bags, grocery plastic bags, to your home. And of course it depends of how bulky or like how many groceries you bought. So you will bring a lot of plastics with you at home. And here in France, I am very very happy that it doesn't exist. And when you go to a supermarket here, you will be the one who will bring your own shopping bag. And in this one, so we don't do those things anymore, that accumulating the plastic shopping bags from different supermarkets like how we used to in UAE. Here you will be the one who will really, like, when you're thinking that you're going to supermarket, you have to bring your own shopping bag. And most of the people here have this like recyclable grocery or shopping bag with them. And it's You can wash it, and when it becomes dirty, as you have used a lot when you're going to the market here or supermarket, so you can wash it and then reuse it again, and you will they are always, or we are always bringing this shopping bag every time we go to supermarket. So I am very happy with this, because it in I feel in my own concrete way, that I'm helping the environment and the planet, that avoiding this use of plastics, and somehow here in France, they really like encourage people not to accumulate and or use plastics, or avoid to use plastics. So yeah, that's it. So in France, you have to be the one who will bring your own shopping bags when you're going to buy your groceries, or when you're going to buy your essential things in the market. Another thing, I think this is the sixth one now. My brain is still working, so if there are things that I forget, maybe I will make another blog about it. So another one is that we don't really anymore buy soft drinks here. In our way of living here, me and my husband, it's not that we hate soft drinks. We love soft drinks. We used to drink them when we were in UAE, but it's just not really common here, especially when we are eating the usual meal for us. We always just have this bottle of water, and in every meal we have our main food, and then the baguette, which is the French people always eat every meal, and then the water. And so French people really don't drink soft drinks at home, should I say, at least in our in our household. I mean, we we don't we don't buy soft drinks anymore. It's not common here. Like every meal there is this water, and we drink water every after meal, and that's it. We don't really look for these soft drinks, and okay, we really need to buy soft drinks when we go to supermarket, that we think about it. Not really. It's not common. We only drink water every after meal. That's that's what's common here, like water, or your drink with your meal is water. And another thing, I also really wanted to mention this. We don't do any more Friday brunches, or like going to the hotels here and have these Friday brunches like we used to do in UAE. And there's so many wonderful brunches in UAE, and including this, the unlimited buffets. And we usually do it in UAE during weekends, which was Friday there and Saturday. And we go for like a very posh dinner, and with these wonderful offers from different hotels and restaurants. We don't do that anymore here. I really haven't been living here for 2.5 years so far, and I have never been to a brunch, like a Friday brunch here, and or like uh, unlimited buffet in a grand hotel, like five star or 7-star hotels. And As I have noticed as well, here in the southeast of France, there are different kinds of hotels, but I think the 4 star that I always passed when I'm running along the beach, it's really even just a 1-story hotel, and it's very small, and it's not really as grand compared to UAE with all this highest or tallest hotel towers and buildings of those hotels. Here, I haven't been to a Friday brunch or to a weekend unlimited buffet for lunch or dinner. I really haven't been to like those, really like the one we used to experience in UAE with all kinds of like long choices of different kinds of food, and with amazing how should I say, amazing different cuisines from all over the world. I mean, I'm not saying this that because here in France is not nice. No, they have amazing food here. It's amazing food here, and the fine dining here is wonderful. But what I'm saying is that those experience that we do in UAE, wherein like we eat those brunches, and with the unlimited and very amazing food from over the world, as I've said. Another thing that I don't do anymore here is this ladies' night. Oh, how I miss ladies' night. I used to go out with friends in UAE when it's on a Monday or it's on a Wednesday, or it depends of which day would that hotel would have the ladies' night, wherein you can have the free drinks and all those cocktails and all sorts of drinks that you can avail for free. Like ladies night, oh my goodness, I don't do that anymore here. There's no such thing as ladies night here, and I've never been to any like hotels here to do such thing. Never been. I don't know why, but it seems just like everybody here eats at home, although sometimes they go out with families, and like me and my husband, sometimes we do go out and have a dinner or a lunch in a restaurant here. But it's, I mean, like what I've said, these brunches and unlimited buffets and ladies' night, we don't do that here in France anymore. And thanks everyone for your time. And I think if there are other things that I maybe have not mentioned, of the things that I don't do or we don't do here anymore in France, or I don't buy anymore, I would think I will make another blog for that if I forget to mention them here. But so far, those are the things that came into my mind today. So thank you so much. And if you are an expat living in France, and let me know if there are things that you don't do or you don't buy anymore here in France in the comments below. I would love to know that. And thank you so much, everyone. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Au revoir. Bisous. À bientôt.